Greetings again, fellow survivors, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I am Tom, and when we left off, I'd just brought this car down from the airport. I think that's the last thing we did. I have it loaded full of stuff, bits and bobs. Lots of the snacks and drinks that we found up at the airport. One thing I want to do today, I think, is head back up there. Which actually, that's not too far, is it? We obviously want to avoid this area with the zombies, because I'm not talking about going up there in the car, I'm talking about going up there on foot. I would like to retrieve the bike, because what I'd like to do is leave the car for the time being and just use the bike as much as possible before we migrate from this area. So, I'd also like to know if there are... Oh, there's a bar there. House. Hardware store. Yeah, Clarendon, I think, remains our best bet sporting goods store. Actually, we could probably find skates there. Clarendon remains one of our best bets for attempting to clear somewhere out in the short term. However, clearly I'm not too experienced with the axe, and I think I'm missing more swings than I'm hitting. I have also forgotten. It's too dark to read here. What I would like to do as well is, I suppose, what I would really like to do is haul all of these books into the light somewhere like here. Oh, there's plenty of these that I can open up still. Wouldn't mind having all of the windows open if that were possible. That'll help. Because obviously we're working without electricity here. Although this does allow the aphids to see in. However, I don't think they're too much of a threat, so not terribly concerned about that. What do we have on this table? What am I even looking at? Oh, I was apparently looking at my own inventory, where I am carrying a lot of things. Okay. Just a pillowcase and a purse. The purse may contain things, I don't know. But I'm not too concerned. We have enough light to read here if we really want. Archery for kids. I doubt... I mean, it's marked in red. What does it being marked in red mean? Sight, arrow, rest, primitive bow. This book can help you practice archery, beginner. Okay, let's just get a sense for what we can actually... because we may as well give a glance to everything. I think this doesn't cost much time. We should actually take a look at how much time is passing when we do this. What time is it currently? 9:13:57. 9:13:57. It is now 9:14:48. So it takes about a minute to glance over one of these books. Playboy will fit in a pocket. A chapter of this book takes 10 minutes to read, sure, but yeah, also and also, yeah, Playboy, which we now know increases fun and takes about 10 minutes to read. Dune as well will increase fun. Oh, I'm holding Dune, I see. Okay. That's totally fine. What I want is to move these books, really. I want to take them all off the shelf and store them, I don't know, like the space that I'm currently in. That'd be great. So if we could like move everything across, that would be awesome. And then I could haul those, surely? My hands are not free. Okay, so let's just drop Dune. And we can haul the books. You start... Oh, I stop hauling items, apparently. I start hauling items along the ground. Get to about here, and we're going to do the same sort of thing again. Move everything on the shelves that we see into the floor space. And what I'm trying to do is just gather the books. So, once again, all of these. And that'll do it. Move those to somewhere with... Now, the reason we're getting light through those windows is because it is morning, and the light is coming in from the east. Here is probably the best place to put everything. Haul it all onto that table, and now... Well, now we have that. Can I see what's in my inventory? And what I would like to do is move them into space 4 on the table where I've left everything else. Books, preferably. Like archery for kids, that can move. God, there's just so much in my inventory that... Oh, I've used this roadmap, so I don't need that anymore. Oh, is that it? Is that all the books I was actually carrying? Quite possibly I'm still carrying We, which will do what, sorry? Increase fun, okay. But what I would like to do is find it and put it on the table. Where is it? It doesn't seem to be in my inventory. I'm not wearing it. Am I holding it? No, I don't seem to be. Can I select it to drop? Food, drugs, books. There it is. Okay. Drop that, and yeah, we'll just haul it into the same sort of space there. Okay. So all of our books are now on this table. And it would be a good idea, I think, to go through them and just spend the time getting to know what... like Zombie Survival Guide's got to be good, right? A chapter of this book takes 18 minutes to read. Whatever. We have a lot of... broad knowledge. Car Buyer's Guide might help us with mechanics, which would be good, wouldn't it? Discobolus. I'm assuming that's just a novel, just fun. Modern Rifleman would presumably help with shooting. I think at this point we now need to... we'll hop up on the table and we'll enter the drop menu and just go through. Weapon held is Zombie Survival Guide. Guns, ammo, tools, food. This is going to be some... of a bit boring, just going through... That's all the books I picked up, apparently. Once again, let's stand on the table and read. What haven't we read yet? Well, we have available to us lessons in archery, food handling, social, throwing, rifles. Oh, it wasn't a novel. Rifles and mechanics. Mechanics, I think, would be useful. One of the things wrong with the car that we've got is that it has no rear left door. The rear left door is broken, so you can just exit and enter there. Alpha Male Quarterly, Jesus Christ. A Twixt a Brace of Cacti. Coming of age novel. Experimental novel. What do we think is going to be the most useful to us? Fermenting culture? Fermenting culture will have use for... I need food handling 3 to read it, but it would have been useful for making preserves, presumably. Like food that would preserve for a long time, or it would be useful for making alcohol. How to trap anything. Useful. Internal combustion fundamentals. 2 copies of King James Bible. Lessons for the novice bow hunter. Lessons for the novice bow hunter is good. Let's drop the fermenting culture and give that one a read at least. Is there anything else here that's potentially The Art of Bunting, no. Big Book of First Aid, that's got to be useful. The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. The Rules of the Road. Let's do Bow Hunter, and also we'll come back for the Big Book of First Aid. Which does not fit in our pocket, so we have to drop lessons. I'm going to have to sort my inventory out, I think. Where are we? Where is it? The Big Book of First Aid. There we go. So, it will train my healthcare to 3, which is excellent. Let's drop that. What do we know we can learn? Archery to 1, food handling to 1, social to 1, throwing to 1, archery to 2. However, a chapter this takes 7 minutes and it has 9 recipes. This takes 20 minutes and has 15. So I don't know. I think probably archery for kids is better to start, followed by then lessons for the novice bow hunter. We don't have a rifle, so there's no point learning rifles just yet. Popular mechanics to 1 would be useful, and healthcare to 3 would also be useful. Let's try reading archery for kids. We'll try reading until we gain a level. I'm thirsty and very hungry. I'm also in pain. I don't mind. I'm very thirsty and very hungry. I've gained a level in archery. Fantastic. Let's sort out some of this. 2 days left on the microwave burrito. Let's just eat that, that's fine. And I'm also very thirsty, so let's just have some of this clean water. Bit more. Bit more. And I am now satisfied. Okay, so we've gained a level in archery. That took quite a whack of time, so it's now the afternoon. My focus is at 65, don't really know what that means. Do I have my bow on me, by the way? If I were to say I want to wield my bow. No, I think I've left it in the car. So as I say, yeah, no door here. We can just hop straight in. What I would like is to... Sorry, which one's which now? Which one's in 7? Nope. 1? Oh yeah, 4. Hang on. I'm on the boot space now, so what is in the space I'm on? The emergency jacket, mini lighter, plastic bottle. 7 items in cardboard boxes. Right, here's where I'm going to drop all the food. I think. All the food and drink, anyway. Can we... I think it's capital M to multi. I assume the only things I moved there were food. I'm not 100% certain. Seems fine. Archery for kids I'm still holding. I will continue to hold on to that. I'll move the chewing gum. Keep the cigarette pack on me. The fire axe I'll keep. Flashlight I'll keep. Hammer I'll keep. The leather wallet has been useful to us. I think that's where the cache is that we use to get all this food. The lighter, now the nicotine gum, that can go. Chocolate bars. Is that just an empty plastic bag? Just anything that's got food. Just an empty plastic bottle. Now, a plastic bottle is useful. Let's keep hold of that. We'll pop the plastic bag in as well. And all this fruit drink and whatnot. A snack cardboard box as well. And that clears out our inventory quite nicely. The other thing that I wanted to grab was... Well, what am I wielding at the moment? Nothing. Okay. What What could I wield? Like, weapons-wise is what I'm thinking. No, where's my bow? Where's my bow and the arrows? Oh, this is going to be... There's survival bow arrows. We want to wear those, if we can. Oh my god, a candy... That's awesome. A candy bracelet. That's wearable. I don't know why that's marked in pink. Let's put that back on. And the survival bow with our... It was probably marked in pink because... Let's hop out of the car, actually. Probably marked in pink. If we go to wield now, it should be... It should be... There it is. Items worn. Survival bow. Brilliant. So... Oh, what was I going to say? I think it was marked in pink because I didn't have the ammunition for it, but since I picked that up first, we are fine. We do have the arrows. How many arrows have we got, by the way? $50. Fantastic. So, let's learn a little more about these aphids before we go and try to get past them. Take a look out the window at them. They're still lurking over there. They're not attempting to come any closer to us. It is faster than me. And it doesn't say slightly, so even at a run, it might be faster. A green aphid about the size of a rabbit, it is constantly searching for plants to suck from. So it might leave us alone. It might actually not be hostile. I'm unsure about that. If these are the only things we have to get past, then, you know, we might be good. Spotted a German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is marked as hostile. But I'm going to ignore it. So the aphids aren't. They don't stall me, which is good. We're traveling light, aren't we? I've just offloaded all that food and whatnot. I should take some. Like, I should absolutely take some food and drink. If I open up the consume menu, then look for anything. Well, most things here are indefinite. Sports drink is indefinite. Root beer is indefinite. It's what drink-wise needs used? Orange juice 5 days, pineapple juice 5 days, fruit juice. I would like to, I suppose, take the... Oh, I don't know. I want to take some food, I know that much. And then inventory this side. Sorry, what? No, inventory this side. Ah, and then this is all the spaces around me. I got it. So let's take the... Can I... I can filter. Okay. I can take the orange juice. There it is. So, let's take the orange juice. Both of them. And food-wise, I don't know, but I was satisfied earlier, so I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, really. Let's just go. We'll try and hug this wall. What is over there? I think it's just a third giant aphid, one that's made its way down, huh? Yeah. Can't see me, is faster than me, but they seem to be leaving me alone, so... That German Shepherd came a lot closer, didn't it? It can see me. It's tracking something. Question is it tracking me? No, it's leaving. It's going in that direction. So we're probably... We appear to be safe. Okay, good. It was the aphids I was most worried about, but I would like to go back and get this bicycle. So... Oh, the pit bulls. Okay, but they're in the forest. Let's ignore them for now. Try to keep our distance. There's a group of them up there, isn't there? If I just keep to this side of these trees, maybe they don't spot us. If I keep close to the trees anyway, I can attempt to lose them if I do get their attention. But we appear to be fine. I don't know, actually, if that... this corpse here, this human corpse, does this... Pulped corpse... It's already pulped, okay. I was going to ask if the corpses of humans come back as zombies, because I don't know. But it's already pulped, so it won't do. That is just an engine piece of some description. It is a V2 engine. It says nothing about the quality of it. But I doubtless don't know enough about mechanics to do anything with it. So here we go. It's this turnoff, isn't it? Down to the airport. It is. So this is a nice, easy trip. Apart from the... There was giant ladybirds, wasn't there? I don't know how threatening those are. What are you? You've seen me, but you're ignoring. You're just a raccoon. Oh, you might be good archery practice. You're not why I came. The ladybug is on my map, but I'm not being told that it's a danger to me at the moment. So I don't know, maybe they're not as... maybe they're not all that hostile. Can we get reverse gear, please, and just cycle backward a few paces, please? Thank you. And then we are gonna... I don't know where we take the bicycle from here. If we wanted, we could go over to this LMOE, couldn't we? Take a look at that. That might be worth a look. Because I don't know what that is. An LMOE shelter. That's something for me to look up. What does LMOE stand for? And what I would like to do is I'd like to go up to Clarendon and see about investigating the sporting goods store. But I know we're going to have an issue with zombies. Even though it's a small town. And I know we already had an issue with zombies there, in fact, so... Let's just take off in this kind of a direction. A little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more, thank you. And the road should be clear ahead, so let's just push up the speed a bit. Take this corner. Most awkward thing in the world is riding a turn-based bicycle. Yeah, so we get to the junction and we have to decide. If we're going past the helipad, it's like a military helipad, isn't it? Yeah. Then we have to deal with the zombies, perhaps getting our attention. Or us getting their attention, sorry. But they're all trapped so far as I can see, so not an issue. Oh, I said we might go to the LMOE. We'll do that, in fact, yeah. I think that's worth a look. If only to, like, even figure out what it is. Just trying to keep my eyes ahead for any obstacles that might cause the bicycle any issues. We've gone past it already. Stop driving. And, yeah, it's got to be in the forest here, huh? It's quite a dense shadow right here. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, we've got a sign. So, what does the sign say? Private property. Keep out. And it looks like... it looks like that is a hickory tree. No, I was trying to examine what's right in front of me. It is a closed metal door. Typically used in conjunction with automated security locking electronic mechanisms that require an external source to unlock. So, not a great deal. I can apparently go up here. I believe that's what this means. So, oh, I see. Yeah, so it's a simple sort of shelter, huh? We can't actually gain access to it without doing something about this metal door. Which, again, I don't know how to pick, and I don't know where you'd find the external source to them. Okay, so what I'm assuming an LMOE shelter is like a, well, it's just a shelter, right? It's like any other kind of fallout shelter. Something put together by a prepper who... Couple of turns just to get back in this sort of direction. Try to avoid any rocks if there are any. Almost hit that one. And we're back on the road, and I want to go north because I'm thinking about definitely doing the investigation of whatever that town's called. Clarendon? Yes. Can't imagine that's got any use to us. I think we already investigated the contents of that car, so if we didn't pick anything up from it, then there's probably nothing useful there. I know we investigated that shelter. It is... yeah, out this way now. There's a wasp out in that direction, don't love those. So try to give it as much space as possible. One issue with cycling or driving a vehicle is that I think safe mode is inactive while you're doing this. So, for instance, there are 2 zombie soldiers up ahead and a Kraken, which I am absolutely not prepared to face. What is a Kraken? It's something that is much faster than me, but it is fleeing. Awkwardly, it's fleeing in my direction. This is some form of eldritch monstrosity, an uncouth black being with smooth, oily skin and unpleasant horns that curve inward toward each other. Tall and thin, the shadows cling unnaturally to its vaguely defined humanoid form as it shuffles along, its hands twitching and spasming so rapidly as to appear a little more than a black blur of claws. While it doesn't seem aggressive, gazing upon its disturbing form fills you with an unspeakable terror regardless. Interesting, okay. And then the zombie soldiers, of course, will be hostile towards us. Once a soldier, it is dressed head to toe in combat gear and carries itself rather steadily for a zombie. Yeah, we don't want to face those. Apparently the Kraken is not going to be hostile. That's what it sounds like. It doesn't seem aggressive. So that is interesting. I think we can probably, as we are on a bicycle, we can probably outrun them anyway, so I don't need to be too concerned. They don't have their eyes on me anyway. Sorry if it looks like I'm cycling in a weird kind of a way. I am... Here we go. There is 1 chihuahua, 6 jackrabbits, and 2 zombies in my sights now. And I think we're just outside of Clarendon. What is this, by the way? There's something here. A cotton patch. Filthy. Okay. And that's just a rock over there. These are shell casings, aren't they? Yeah. Let's take a look at our zombie threat. Just 2 regular zombies. Both slower than me. And that is running, not cycling. What else is marked in red, by the way? Something up here. Is this the... No, what's this? Chihuahua. It's a tiny chihuahua. How it has managed to survive is a miracle, although its small size and aggressive nature may have proven useful. Also, it's sitting around some dog dung, so I imagine it's recently done its business there. And these are jackrabbits that are much faster than me. Not an issue. I would like to sneakily take a look at the sports goods store if I can. So I'm going to try and go north-ish. Avoid the zombies. And there are a lot of them now, including a zombie cop. Ooh, what's a feral human? I have no idea what a feral human is. Let's go more north-ish. We now see 3 feral humans, a deranged axeman. Sorry, what's my northwest? That is... yeah, the deranged humans are apparently over to the east. Feral human. Feral human. Their pupils are dilated, and what can be seen of their iris and sclera are bloodshot. This crowbar-wielding maniac still breathes, but the zombies treat them like... I was going to say, do they not fight one another? That's awkward. There's the zombie cop. I was really hoping the feral humans were going to be like a saving grace for us, like a Hail Mary. Like they would draw the zombie attention away, but no, they are on the same side as the zombies, it appears. What's this, by the way? That's the sporting goods store. Let's just go a little bit further. I don't know if any of them have seen us. What I should do and will do is turn the bicycle round. Ready for a quick exit back the way we came. And then, yeah, remember where we parked. Speaking of, we can actually remove a note down here, can't we? Where we said we left the bike. That can be... Is it capital D to delete? No. Isn't it? Yes, it is. We are... Yeah, it's not really going to help us to mark the bike here. We're just going to have to find it. Who can see us? Who can see us? There's somebody to our south. You have seen us, okay. Fat zombie. Much slower than me. That's fine. This is rubber hose. Did we investigate this house, by the way? Smashed windows and... Doesn't it look vaguely familiar? Oh, well, no, it can't be. If we'd investigated all of this would be viewable, but it isn't. This is where I want to go. Which gets me closer to you, but you haven't seen me yet. Okay. That is interesting. Just a zombie. Okay. Let's... Knowing full well... Whoops. Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah, I've dismounted and I'm not going to die from a moving vehicle, no. Way to turn. Now I can hop off safely. Okay. Yeah, 2 fat zombies. Are you... I'm trying to ignore... There we go. 5 others. Yeah, there are a lot of things about here, but I think... The only one who's really... who's seen me yet and is close enough to possibly pose a threat is that one fat zombie. Who I'm keeping eyes on. But I am faster than, so I don't really have much concern. Can we actually take a look at this? I was going to say maybe we had an opportunity there, but we don't. Yep, lots of fat zombies who are... Whoops. I am simply trying to ignore enemies and keep going. This is dangerous. This is a more risky than anything I've done to date. That door is locked. Fine. I don't actually care. I just want to get to here. There is a fat zombie at the other end of this alleyway. Whoops. Oh, I'd love to get to that door. And attempt that door. Can they see me? And am I pinned in by the other one? I don't think they can. I think they're really far away. Maybe then. Maybe I can do something right here. That zombie is going to come down this alleyway though, isn't it? Yep. They're pretty far away though. Let me just attempt this door. That door is locked, that's fine. This fat zombie doesn't appear to be coming after me right now. We get up onto the roof. There is a... Is there a feral human up here? Okay, but they're not on the same roof as me. Ah, they are on that roof, okay. About as fast as me, their pupils, yeah, we know all about feral humans. I'm ignoring them because they can't really do anything to me from over there. What are these, by the way? Ooh, a skylight. That's good, isn't it? Do we reckon we could get in via the skylight? Or do we reckon the front door would be open if we could get down to the front? I don't know. The front, kind of risky. I think. I would like to, if I can, take a peek on P. Right. So what have we got here? Here's the front door. Impassable, but we could presumably get in. I'm tempted to use the skylight. I think that would involve a fall. But oh, look at this. Bit slower than me, the tough zombie. See, so long as I'm faster than everybody and I don't get cornered, then that's much slower than me. You're slower than me. You're slower than me. Yeah, it's a question of... Thing is, I don't know if I can climb down here without a drain pipe or not. What did I just do? I examined... Yeah, I think climbing down would be a risk, but would I get a warning about it being a risk? I don't know. Yeah, I decided to step back from the ledge, that's fine. Let me try something else. Can I... No, I can't examine here. Can I walk across this? Apparently I can, that's fine. Can I smash this? There's nothing there to smash. Are we certain? No, sorry, that's save and quit. Can I seriously not smash the window? Okay, so the skylight is not an option. That's odd, I thought it might be. There's nothing to open there either. A giant sheet of glass inserted into the roof lets light pass through. Yeah, it seems I can't do anything with the skylight. And I believe climbing down the front way would be a risk. I think we have to do it right here. We have to examine and then tap left and then C to climb down. It says I may have problems climbing back up. Ooh. There's a thought, actually. Yeah, let's get right here. I think this can work. I think it can. This is risky. This is stupid. Okay, let's just do it. Examine, right, climb down. You probably won't be able to get back up. Climb down. And I have a parkour proficiency. I could do this in real life. It's a one-story building. All I have to do is hang over the edge and drop. I'm down. Getting back up, obviously, more difficult, but this should be fine. It was. Oh, that is good news. 2 of them have noticed me. Please be open. Yes! Okay. What is that? Sorry. There is a zombie dog. Okay. Outdoor survival guide would be good. Trapper's life would be good. Pitching a tent would be so good, wouldn't it? Pair of slimming booties. Oh god, a backpack would be so good. I don't want to have to deal with a zombie dog. Jeans. Yeah, there's going to be clothes here, of course. The complete trapper. Big book of first aid, which we've already got a copy of. There's a cash register. Over here, we've got adhesive bandages. A compression top that's a poor fit. Everything's a poor fit. Leotard. Oh, there is a brainless zombie in here. That's going to leave us alone unless we get too close to it, I think. Pair of hiking boots would be good, probably. Bikini top. Pair of ankle socks. Hockey mask and pair of swimming gloves. Huh. What I was hoping for was something more, wasn't it? Also, there's an exercise machine. The dog hasn't seen us, and that might be because we're in shadow. This was a stupid idea, wasn't it? This was not a good idea. We've already attracted the attention from outside of the of at least one zombie. 2, in fact, I think, that were heading in our direction. This isn't worth it, is it? What was the most exciting thing in here? It was that book, wasn't it? The Outdoor Survival Guide. It's not worth it just for a book. What I was hoping to see was skates, but what I'm going to have to do instead is this. Yeah, I know, I've seen a zombie dog. It's seen me. Okay, great. But you know what dogs can't do is open doors, so... And I'm faster than everybody else out here, aren't I? That's fine. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm okay with all these zombies heading in my general sort of direction. That's okay. Yeah, no, totally fine. Stop reminding me. That'd be great. Go around the corner. I hear a smash. That'll be the dog getting out. But can it track me is the question. Am I faster than everybody? Tell me I'm faster than everybody. Where'd I leave that bike? Where'd I leave that bike? I can hit run if I have to. Where the hell did I leave that bike? Oh, there. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to combat menu, cycle movement mode, toggle run. And that's going to get me back across to the bike a little bit quicker than anybody can keep up with. Once I'm on the bike, we toggle run again, we take control of the vehicle, and we get blasting off at 12 miles per hour. And we should outpace the zombies. Okay. What is that ahead of me? Something, got something's attention. Chihuahua tracking. It's not actually concerned with us. I was just worried that we were going to have a collision. And we are back on the road. Fantastic. Okay. So, what have we learned? We have learned that I can safely climb down from rooftops without the use of a drain pipe, which is good. We can't climb up that way, I don't think, but we can climb down that way, which is good to be able to do and good to know. Is it this way? No. No, I need to go north a little bit. What is this way? Nothing that's really known to us. Oh! This road might be a nice connecting route. Nice, safe connecting route. Because it gets us close to here, which gets us onto this dirt path, which then connects to here where we first saw Crek, and then back across to light industry. That might be a... This might be the route to take, rather than going back across the field. Of course, it doesn't help us get the car back across, but we don't need to concern ourselves with that too much, do we? For the time being. In the meantime, I have taken a wrong turn, so we'll go back up this way. And there is a Kraken and 2 zombie soldiers I can still see. Totally fine. I'm just going to ignore those, and... Yeah, I think the bicycle is going to be... I think it was all worth it to get the bicycle back today. Ooh. I think I saw a second abandoned structure there, but those don't tend to have anything particularly useful in them, do they? And, yep, just all this awkward turn-based steering, and we need to keep on this side of the road to pass that by, and pass that by, and at this point, what do we want to be doing? Yep, heading south still. Heading south a long ways. I think we hit the forest before we have to turn again. There's that engine, yep. There's the corpse. And we'll be seeing the pit bulls and then the... what do you call them? Aphids. Just as we take this junction here. Okay, down we go. Around we go. You're gonna leave me alone. You've seen me, but you don't have a red alert, do you? Does that mean you're leaving me alone? It's ignoring. Okay, yeah, it can see me, but it's ignoring. That's totally fine. So we don't aggro those, which is good. I don't know if they're a good source of food or not, but they will be a good opportunity to practice hunting, won't they? Let's slow it down a bit as we come into here, and then try to remember which way is clockwise and which way is counterclockwise. Got that wrong at first. It's H I'm trying to use, isn't it? Yep. And just, yeah, pull in just here next to the car. Brilliant. That'll do. Stop driving, please. And let go and hop off. And, yeah. So I don't think we got anything, did we? We didn't really pick up anything new there today. We just got the bicycle, investigated the sporting goods store, which did not immediately have any skates that I could see. But there'll be others around. The only reason I keep talking about skates is because that is one of my missions here. Find some skates. You are a skater at heart, and as such you need some skates to drive by. Any kind will suffice. I don't know what we get as a result of that. Probably a morale boost. But it was worth checking. We also still want to find the refugee center, which is a long, long distance away. But for the time being, I think the best thing to do is probably to read more of Archery for Kids, in fact. How are we for... We're hydrated at the moment, so... Yeah, let's just keep reading Archery for Kids. Oh, I cannot read until I gain a level, apparently. Oh, it can only train from 0 to 1, so I already gained that level? Gotcha. That is, I think, no longer useful to me then? Why is it marked in yellow? You already know how to craft arrow rest. You understand how to craft primitive bow dampening kit, single pin bow sight, bow scope, bow dampening kit. You lack the skills to understand bow stabilizer system and bow stabilizer. This book can help you practice archery beginner. So do we... I don't know if we've already read all the chapters of it. If that's why it's marked in yellow and it's finished or not, but I don't know. I guess we move on to Lessons for the Novice Bow Hunter, which will train archery to 2. May as well. Read until we gain a level. We can always cancel out, I think. It's going to take a while. It's going to start getting dark as well. We are very hungry all of a sudden. And now it's too dark to read. Okay. Can I... I'll just hop on the table and drop that other book wherever it is. Can I drop Archery for Kids? Because it's marked in yellow and I don't know if it's useful to us anymore. The one we are currently reading will stay in my inventory. I will head out to the car to have something to eat. Capital E opens the Consume menu. And we may as well... What are we, by the way? Very hungry. Okay. In which case... we will have... Oh god, nothing's really going out of date anytime soon, apart from the fruit juices, pineapple juices and whatnot. What I will probably do is... eat some potato chips and have some fruit juice for the time being. How's that sound? Good? Good. And we're still feeling fresh, so no need to go to bed yet or anything. I may as well sit by the window and try to get a bit more reading done. Lessons for the Novice Bowhunter. Keep going until it gets a bit darker. How am I for focus, by the way? 48, so not great, but... Then again, I don't know what good focus looks like. It is now too dark to read there as well. What about... What time is it, sorry? 8:05:02 PM, okay. Our friend is still there. I don't know if he ever goes to bed. We are tired. We are tired. It's too dark to really do anything else. I do have a flashlight. I do have ways of creating additional light. But for the time being, I think, yeah, we are gonna get cozy. Maybe right here. And what can I see around me? If I hit A. No, sorry, that's my inventory. No, surely I can see something around me. Can I not? Downfill blanket. Whatever. We'll close the door. And we'll try and get some sleep here. This is our first time sleeping here. So if that dude's crazy, I think we'll be fine. Save before sleeping. Always a good idea. We won't set an alarm. We'll just rest until we no longer need it. Fell asleep pretty quick though, that's really good. Tailoring may need some refreshing. It's dropped to 0. I didn't know we had tailoring of higher than 0. And I am feeling fresh and awake. Focus is at 100. Let's open those back up. There is a giant aphid outside my window, that's fine. We weren't murdered in the night by our friend here. But yeah, very thirsty and hungry, so let's just quickly nip out to the car and deal with that. On the consume menu, we have opened up this fruit juice, so we may as well keep consuming that for... Well, that's gotten rid of both, actually, for the time being, so we'll be fine for now. And just go sit by the window. Do a bit more reading. I think this is how we'll wrap up this video. Read until I gain another level. Learn a little about archery. Just sort of whiling away the day, reading. And we'll probably get that done. In the meantime, next episode, don't know what we're going to do, but in the meantime, I've been Tom. This has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Thank you very much for joining me for this. And there we go. I now have archery level 2. I still haven't successfully fired an arrow. I think next episode we go hunting. That's got to be a good idea. I can apparently see a oh yeah, I can see glooskap and I can see... Oh, the giant aphids have moved south. Yeah. It's the giant aphids. I want to go and try taking these guys on in the next episode. But in the meantime, I've been Tom. Thank you, bloody, bloody, blah, all that stuff, and ta-ra.